YouTube, what is up? It is the anonymous Sneakerhead, the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game. Quick shout out to all of you watching this video, man, or at least all of you that are subscribed to the channel, man. Thank you all so much. From yesterday's video to today, we gained 11 subscribers. That's, I think, the biggest jump that I've had in one day, so I'm extremely excited about that. Thank you guys so much for joining the channel, joining the family. If you're new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button to join the channel. The goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're at 562 right now. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Also, make sure to smash that like button since you're here. Helps the video get shown to new people, hopefully bring new people to the family. Speaking of new people, man, I checked my analytics. 94% of people watching my videos are not subscribed. That's an extremely high percentage, but we have been gaining subscribers pretty consistently. But if you're new here, one more time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Really helps out, helps to get to the goal of 1,000 by the end of the year. And then last but not least, follow my Instagram at anonymous sneakerhead. You see me post about a lot of things there first. Now, let's get into this video really quick. So yesterday, you guys saw me pick these up. I also did buy the Animal Instinct 3, so they will be in here when they get here. But you did get to see me pick up my Kamikaze 2's OG colorway. I was corrected. This is one of the OG colorways that did come out in 1995. I was born in 97, so yeah. But this is one of the OG colorways that came out in 95. My favorite sneaker silhouette of all time. So in this video right here, I already have them laced up how I'm going to wear them. I'm going to show you guys how I lace them. Nothing too difficult with the lacing. I'm going to show you guys how I lace them. I was thinking about putting white laces in there. Decided not to. Maybe I will down the line. We'll see. But that's enough talking for the intro. Let's get into this lacing tutorial. Okay, YouTube. So with the Reebok Kamikaze 2, it is one of the few shoes that you could get away with just wearing it how it comes laced in the box. But I'm going to take the laces out in case you guys want to do a lace swap. I decided that I'm not going to put the white laces in here. But in case you guys want to do a lace swap, I'm going to take the laces out and show you how I would do it. And then just one little change that I would make when I relace Kamikazes. So first of all, obviously you want to just take the laces out. Get them all the way out to the bottom. Now, once you have your laces out to the bottom, since they are, since this isn't a lace swap and they haven't been taken all the way out, the tips should be even, but always you still want to make sure. So you stretch the shoe out and you can see the tips line up right there. So you do want to make sure they're even. Obviously, if you put a new lace in, then that's something you're going to want to spend more time with. Now, as you can see at the bottom of the Kamikaze 2, there is this little flap that goes over here. Not a flap because it's stitched down, but you want to put the lace through there first, and then you're going to go through the outside of the bottom holes, not from underneath. Now, what's interesting to me is that the way that they factory lace them is that they come from the outside right here of the shoe, and then the rest of them they go through the inside of the shoe, which is really interesting. But you guys know how I like to lace my laces, so I'm going to start on the inside lace for right here. Once again, this is the inside of the shoe, this is the outside of the shoe. So I'm going to start from the lace on the inside, and I'm going to come through the top of the lace hole instead of the bottom like they do on the DS lacing. So I'm going to cross over, make sure that the lace stays flat, and then I'm going to come right through here. And get it too tight, leave it right there, and then I'm going to do the same thing, cross over and do the exact same thing. Now we're going to just follow that pattern, same thing, the inside shoe over the inside lace over the top, outside lace over the top. We're going to follow that pattern all the way up until we get 3 holes down. So you can see right here, 1, 2, 3, because then that's when we're going to want to go through the loop on the tongue. So we're going to follow it up until we get 3 holes down from the top. So now you can see we're right here. There's 3 holes from the top. 1, 2, 3. So what we're going to do next is go through the loop on the tongue. So once again, you're going to start with the lace on the inside of the shoe. You want to make sure that it's flat, so you stretch it out. Come through the tongue right here. Once again, you want to make sure it stays flat. There we go. And then just put it in through the top of the eyelet right there. Now, same thing that with this one, you want to make sure that you stay over top of this lace. You don't want to go under, just because it'll mess up the look, and something will just look off. So you want to make sure you stay over top, and you want to make sure the lace stays flat. There we go. See how the lace is starting to turn? All you gotta do is just find a spot of it close to the tongue hole right there, and then just pull it through and guide it, and boom, it'll flatten itself out. Now you want to come back through the top here, and we are almost done with how I personally lace my Kamikaze. So you could, because the loose lace and the hanging thing is in right now and it's cool, so you could go through again, which what I'm gonna do anyways. I'm gonna go through right here, and you never know, I may change the way that I wear mine soon, but you're gonna go through it one more time. What you could do right now, like you could do with almost any other sneaker, is you could take this lace right here. As you can see, there's one hole left on the top. Come back on the same side of it, and then come through the top hole right here. It's hard to get through that top hole because nothing's been through it yet. So you could come through right there and hang the lace. You know what I mean? You could go with that look right there. But me personally, when I wear my Kamikazes, I like to keep my laces hidden. And I think that's just because that's what I've been doing since my first pair of Kamikazes back in, I think it was 2014 or 2015. My first pair of Kamikazes that I own. So what I do is, usually I would just put my foot in the shoe right now, but I'm not going to put my foot up on the table. But what I would do is when I have my foot in there, I would go behind the tongue and I would just tie a regular knot. Nothing too tight. Just tie a regular bunny ear knot behind the tongue, and you leave it right there, and then I just slip my foot in and out. Nice thick tongue right there. Get to leave the tongue out, press it out. Looks good. And then if you have pants, obviously you tuck your pants behind here like something like a jogger. You know what I mean? Let the tongue show. And that's how I wear my Kamikazes. I'm going to go relace this one. I'll give you guys an on foot, and then we'll get back to the video.
Alright, YouTube, so you guys got to see me lace these. Now, you also got to see the on foot. One thing that you may not have picked up on the on foot, so when you lace shoes, it's a little more intimate process with the shoe, for lack of a better word, meaning you get to see the makeup of the shoe in a lot closer detail while you're lacing the shoe. So I actually pulled this out for a comparison. One of my old ones, I picked this one because it's the most similar material wise as far as where different materials hit on the shoe. And I noticed a couple things. I'm probably going to do a comparison video later to compare. These were 2015, and most of those shoes behind me came out 2015, I think. But just to compare these and these, and just one difference that I'll talk about right now for this video that I noticed is, I don't know how well you guys could see it, but the height on the tongue of the newer pair is shorter than the height of the tongue on the older pair. So you can see right here, if I pull the tongues up and put them next to each other, the height of this tongue is taller than this tongue. So when I went to put them on foot, something didn't feel right. So I did bring, as you can see, when I showed you the on foot or the lacing video, I had laced it up to, where is it right now? I laced it up to this hole, but just because the tongue's a little bit shorter, to make it look better, I brought it down one, and it makes the tongue stick out a little more. As you can see on here, I laced them up to the second hole. But there is, like I said, I don't know if I can get a good angle of it. I'll do a comparison video probably tomorrow, showing the real difference between the heights of the tongue, just the builds of the shoe. There's a couple differences from older shoes to these that I do want to point out, just so you guys know what you're getting. But yeah, so that is it for the lacing tutorial and on foot of these. At the end of the day, man, love a Reebok Kamikaze 2. Here's both of them right here. Here's the other one. Really love this sneaker. One of my favorite sneakers of all time. My favorite silhouette of all time by far. So excited to have it in hand. So happy that they're coming out with this one. They're also coming out with that USA pair. Hopefully they come out with more pairs this year. Hopefully this year is a resurgence. We'll get a whole bunch of new, different, fun colorways, because I'll definitely be picking them up. Relatively inexpensive shoe. So for your money. To me, this is probably the best shoe you could get for your money. $130, and I think the USA pair is $120. But yeah, man, really excited to have him in hand. Happy that I got him laced up right now. Really love how the tongue looks. That's one of my favorite parts of the shoe. But that is it for this video, guys. Hope you learned how to lace up your kamikazes. Hope you got to see them on feet. If you're still trying to make a decision on if you want to buy them or not, let me know down below in the comments if you picked them up. Let me know down below in the comments if you lace them another way. But that's it for this one, man. I am the anonymous sneakerhead, the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game. If you are new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, join the channel. The goal is to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. And since you're already here, you made it this far, you might as well smash that like button if you haven't already. Helps the video, helps with the algorithms, helps it get shown to other people. Follow my Instagram at anonymous sneakerhead. You get a lot of information posted up there first. A lot of information. It's a lot easier to make an Instagram post than a YouTube video, so information gets pumped out there faster. And last but not least, man, as always, it's all about the sneakers.